Yes, Kev, it was a big day at Wattenmore Park, although St Mary's went down. They've come a long way in only 2 seasons of senior football and staged a big pink day raising funds for breast cancer.
Today's a very special day for us. Not only we returned to Wattenmore Park for the very first time, albeit at the last game of the year, we are also having a Breast Cancer Network Australia fundraiser, a special luncheon. It's a grand day for us, one that we really look forward to since we've planned it, since the start of the year.
Hayley and Candice Giles, we play for the St Mary's Netball Club.
And today we've been raising money to promote awareness for breast cancer for the BCNF Foundation. So far we've been doing really good, raising lots of money, walking around with a tin, asking for cash, and yeah, it's been a really successful day.
The jumpers we're all wearing today are promoting breast cancer also. We usually had teal, white and black, but today we've got the pink, white and black.
Pretty much everybody's involved. It's the ladies within the club, the players and the executive committee and everybody else has got together and been working over the last 4, 5, 6 weeks to put this together, and it's been done with the support of the Banyule City Council, the Northern Football League and South Maryland Football Club.
And in the final round in the Bellarine League, Torquay scored a big win to put them into the 5. Drysdale won but slipped out. Queenscliffe's lost to Ocean Grove, costing it top spot. Queenscliffe looking for that elusive premiership this year, Benny, but a bit of a setback there.
Yeah, it was. Ocean Grove's captain, James Dalton, played a terrific game there for Ocean Grove, along with Kane Wellington and Jack Rawlings.
Yeah, had good players everywhere. Bernard Lynch was good for them, as was Daniel Maloney, along with Sam Fairway.
Dan Maloney kicked 6 goals, Jack Rawlings 4 and Cade Wellington 3.
But Queenscliffe had plenty of good players. Tom Lim among them. Roscoe Holmes also got plenty of the footy, as did Ben Price.
Jaden Duran was good. Dan Gibbs and Stuart Whitelaw were also good players there for the Barracudas.
Dylan Chaplin-Birch should be in the MOs. He booted 7 goals for Queenscliffe. Great effort.
Roscoe Holmes kicked 3 as well. So it was a pretty tight game, but Ocean Grove coming out on top.
Yes, they did, Benny, but as we said, a very big day down there at Queenscliffe. A reunion of their 1961 Premiership team. Matt Luffman caught up with them.
50 years is the anniversary this year. What are some of the memories of the 61 flag?
What I remember about it was we played the grand final in October. It was after the AFL, VFL was then. We played the grand final after that. We had Jack Irvin, Ruffnut, who umpired the league grand final the week before. It was bloody hot too, I tell you.
So what does the Queenscliffe Footy Club mean to you? What are your fondest memories?
Oh, the companionship, and as you can see the guys here today, you know, it's great to catch up on all the boys, and particularly the ones from out of town. You know, you see the local boys regularly, but you get the ones from out of town, it's really good.
Now, they could almost rename Queenscliffe Monaghan, couldn't they? The Monaghan family seems to have a pretty big footprint here.
Yes, we've been connected with the club a long while now. My dad was president for many years. He's a life member. My brother's a life member, and also my son, as well as myself.
Now, you're one of 3 wards to play in that Premiership in 61, is that right?
That's right, yeah. My brother, he was the youngest at 16, and Barry Ward, yeah.
Beauty. Now, you've got an interesting story. You've actually got a picture of the Premiership team. Is that right at home?
That's right, and this is actually a fact. I keep that photo in my bedroom above the bed, and that's to give me inspiration, but I need more than that these days.
It must have been a very close team back in 61.
We're all locals, yeah, and football was different back then, you know, with no money in it, and we had a local coach, and he was the best drinker in the club, but he used to put £4 a week, I think he got in the coach, and he used to put it on the bar every Saturday night.
I started under 18, born and bred in Queenscliffe, local boy. Played a couple of years with Geelong seconds and thirds, came back and played in 61, took over coaching from Pat had mine in 65 and coached till 71.
Tell me about the football ground. The ground's in exactly the same position as it was back in 61?
Yes, yeah, exactly the same. Still got the old slope on it and everything, but yeah. I still love it.
I bet you do. And that wind must have played some havoc back when there was no big grandstand there.
Oh, yes. I'm sure sometimes it rained so much here the waves were coming over it.
It was a great time, sport in Queenscliffe. Not only footy, it was cricket and tennis, you know, they're all strong. And the older blokes, they got into playing bowls.
And great to see the old team back together.
As many as we hosted. There was a few away holidays, but out of our 61 Premiership side, we've only lost 2 through death. But just unfortunately, there's 5 away up north, so it's a bit disappointing away.
Well, I started at a pretty young age, actually. I lived just opposite the Oval. There was the park. I lived up King Street opposite the park, footy Oval, and I used to come here. In those days, there was only one game of footy. That was at 2 o'clock, and I'd crawl over the fence, and as soon as they bounced the ball, it started. They used to fight. And the locals would fight off the ground, and they couldn't find anybody to fight with. They fought with each other. So, you know, I spent most of my first, 37 years of age when I left here, and great memories of the club, and we were all a great bunch, and, you know, we had a big bond together, that's for sure.
So will the Cooter stalwarts see another flag this year? Next week we'll know a little bit more when we catch up with the president and the coach. And that's how they finished. Torquay grabbing 5th spot from Drysdale on percentage in the end. Queenscliffe tumbling from 1st to 3rd. And this weekend's final sees Ocean Grove against Queenscliffe in the qualifying, Anglesey and Torquay in the cutthroat elimination.